That's Caesar.
Caesar is Flippin' NJ is my partner in New
Right.
Jersey. He owns over 1,600 units in New Jersey and all throughout the country.
The Night Team exclusive. Less than a week after we broke the story of investors who say they were scammed in a real estate venture promoted by radio host DJ Envy, there is a major development.
DJ Envy's longtime business partner has been arrested by federal agents in New Jersey. Cesar Pina has been charged with fraud. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace has been all over the story. She has the latest from federal court in Newark.
Cesar Pina arrested by the feds this morning on a charge of wire fraud and brought here to the federal courthouse in Newark. They say this may be just the beginning. He could face additional charges of money laundering.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ, my friend Caesar Pina.
DJ Envy often had his pal, Cesar Pina, on the radio host's The Breakfast Club show,
Started with no money, and here I am, $50 million later in real estate.
promoting their real estate partnership. Now, in this federal complaint, the government says Pina engaged in a Ponzi-like scheme.
Rashawn Casey, a.k.a. DJ Envy, is a DJ radio personality that for the last few years, he's been on a roll of taking nothing but else. Maybe not in the professional sense because, you know, he's still making money, still relevant, but more on the personal side of things. First, it was that outburst against my guys, the presidents of my borough, Deezus and Merrill. Then his wife emasculating him in front of the entire world and embarrassing that man. Then he had a weird outburst towards Tyrese, you know. And most recently, DJ Envy found himself in the middle of this entire scamming allegations, scamming scandal, if you call it, real estate scandal. Well, it's not a scandal because the FBI did raid his workplace, also known as iHeartRadio. And it's just, you will think, damn, somebody so prominent, somebody that has make a lot of money, what's the necessity for himself to get into this type of issues, type of problem? But, my friends, I'm using the DJ Envy case, you know, as a prime example. One, I also want to discuss America scammer culture, right? And what do I mean by scammer culture? We're going to get into that right into this video. So, without any further ado, let's get right to it. Pop!
This is something that I think that, you know, you should invest a little bit of money in, try it out, and that way you can do it. Joe Budden told me it was a Ponzi scheme and I was going to go to jail.
So what do I mean by scammer culture in the United States? Have you noticed, like, with the rise, scamming been around? I'm not going to say that scamming is a brand new thing starting after the 2010s. No. Scamming all the way back to the early, for as long as we've been around, there has been some type of scamming. But I want to focus is what has happened in the last decade, starting in the 2010s and after with the rise of social media, YouTube, and all these digital platforms. There's not a day that you won't get in one of these YouTube videos. Hopefully it doesn't pop up in one of my videos, but I can't control that. That talks about, hey, do you want to make $1 million? Are you tired of your 9-to-5? Do you want to live a different lifestyle? Well, I got the solution for you. Click on this ad here or in this link below, and I can teach you, my friend, how to make $1 million a month. You heard me right, $1 million a month with no effort, no staff, no background in education, while only working 4 hours a week. Damn, I got that down to a T, huh, guys? But, you know, after watching so many of them, it's like you start picking them up. But just to stay focused on the serious note, you see these offers, right, that are so good to be true. And what's that saying in life? That if it's too good to be true, then it is, meaning it's a scam. Most of these stuff are scam. They trying to either sell you a dream and what they get you is you sign up, and it's probably some sort of $8,000 course that they the ones profiting off of that $8,000 course, or it's one of those pyramid schemes or Ponzi scheme where it's like you have to recruit somebody and use somebody else's money or put your own money and go broke. And let's face it, guys, we see this in all these exposed channels, such CoffeeZilla, Spencer Cornelius posting all these scammers. Guys, it's never that easy to make money. I know we live in a microwave society that is trying to brainwash us to think that becoming rich is something easy, that becoming rich is something that anybody can do. While I believe becoming rich, that becoming rich is something that everybody has the ability to do, I don't believe that everybody's meant to be rich because of the time that it takes, the risk, the years of failure, and most people would not like to risk the unknown. So this is why all these scams are just like a pipe dream. And people, and look, it might sound harsh, but I don't feel bad for any of you. I don't like to see people getting scammed, right? I don't like to see people getting scammed, but I will not feel bad for most of you that are trying to chase a quick dollar, because you should know better. You are grown folks. Y'all know it's not that easy. And it makes me go back to what I was saying about DJ Envy. DJ Envy, somebody that been around before I was born. This guy has literally worked his ass off his whole life. DJ Envy been around since the 90s, right? And it wasn't until the early 2012, 2013 when the Breakfast Club took off that his career took off. This guy been around for 3 decades now. Work very hard. However we feel about DJ Envy. Am I a fan of DJ Envy or Charlamagne the God? No, I'm not a fan of those guys. But I can recognize them boys have worked their asses off to get where they're at now. And just to throw it all away over greed. And like DJ, and this is the problem where I've noticed with these influencers or these famous people. They become good at that one thing and then become famous at that one thing, and that gives them these false sense of intelligence. Like they feel like they can change people's lives. That arrogance, like, oh, I know it all. No, you don't. Look at DJ Envy, man. He trusted this scammer from the Bronx. He had to be why always I read my people involved in some scam and shit? Dominicans, we gotta do better. But I'm gonna call spade. Some Dominican dude from the Bronx who had an extensive criminal record in scamming and DJ Envy, being naive, not being naive, but this hood mentality of, oh, he won't do that to me. He'll change, man. Now, where there are people that are allowed, that do change their ways, most people that go in jail for scammers are going to stay scammers the rest of their life because that's what they know how to do. DJ Envy got this partnership with this dude, Cesar Pena, and look now. He's locked up by the feds, and from what it looks like, DJ Envy, you next. You better run. Run, girl, run. They coming to get you, DJ Envy. But also, I want the young men and young women, specifically my people, because this is a channel for millennials and Gen Z, who are always trying to chase the bag in a quick way, not trying to grind. Because I love the bag, but I want to get the bag the legal way. I'm not trying to do nothing illegal. There's no money in the world that can compromise my freedom. I don't care what nobody says. Life and freedom are priceless, and I'm not willing to risk that for a quick dollar. So this is to bring conscience to you, Gen Z and millennials. You gotta grind. Go out for your dreams and your goals, but grind. Don't try to steal from people. Don't try to scam nobody. All you in these multi-level marketing stuff, which are legalized pyramid schemes. All you doing this quick pump and dump with crypto, NFTs. That's just lack of skill and putting in a grind. Because eventually, but I know a lot of you are not willing to grind for a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, however long it takes to reach success. But I'm telling you, it's better to reach success in the long run than trying to chase that quick dollar, because that quick dollar at the end of it is nothing but a judge with a hammer and cops with handcuffs. And if you don't believe me, you can ask homie in the Hellcat who's doing 5 years in the feds. This is all to bring awareness to you guys. Don't chase the quick dollar. Don't chase the quick dollar. It's not going to get you nowhere but to jail, and in some cases, to death. I'm not hating on nobody. I really want to see you guys succeed, but succeed the right way. Put it in the grind, put it in the years, putting all that hard work, believing in God, faith in yourself, and eventually reap those rewards, because you will get something out of it. Whether it's a lesson, skill, money-wise, but you'll get something out of it. Chasing the quick money, you'll be locked up in a cell with me in a Hellcat, Cesar Pena, and soon to be, hopefully not, but soon to be DJ Envy for what it looks like. But I just want to leave it here. I want to bring conscience to you guys. You know I love you. Like I said, we back and popping. Happy to be back. I love you guys. As always, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, activate the notification bell. It's your boy Ron, and I'm out. I love you guys. Peace.